Oh, hold on, Cece. Lucas. Look at the cocks re-breaking. What happened to that horse?
The cock juice is flowing today, boys.
And we are into the gate for the $1 million Toyota Bluegrass, and they are off, and they're all wearing white saddle cloths just to spite us.
Oh my goodness!
Why?
And Emmanuel is going to make the lead here. So Emmanuel is going to go out and try and get to the rail here on the first turn, getting some slight, I'd say, token pressure on the inside. But looks like Emmanuel is going to be able to get out front and control the early pace with a big price here in Volcanic, right? No, Golden Glider sitting in second there. And then right to the inside is Volcanic.
Along the rail. I like the saving ground trip here.
Smile Happy already in the clear.
Is in third?
He's just I really, if he's as good as advertised, he's about to roll past this field with this position.
Emmanuel's could be tough sitting up there if they're able to go slow enough. Speed hasn't been great today, but if they go slow enough there, he's going to be dangerous. They go 48 and 2 for the opening half mile. We'll see here exactly when we decide to push the button, or Landry decides to push the button on Smile Happy, but it definitely one of those trips where you think you're going to make it. Zandon shuffled back to last now and in some traffic trouble. So Zandon's going to do a lot
rattle and roll. I love where Rattle and Roll is at, because he's a big horse that needs to have room, and he has been clear and he's circling wide, and Smile Happy is being put to the test and he's not moving necessarily, but Rattle and Roll is keeping going. You just got to keep that horse's momentum going. Boy, who's moving here? The blue cap there in the middle.
I can't tell. I think that's Zandon who's trying to get out now.
Boy, Zandon is trying his ass off. Smile Happy's got the lead here. Who is coming after him here? Who we got coming?
Zandon? Is that Zandon?
No.
Zandon on the outside.
Is it?
Yeah, that's Zandon.
Yeah,
Zandon.
Zandon.
Come on, Zandon. There he goes. There he
4-10.
goes. Good job, Zandon.
4-10.
Good job.
Yep.
Good job.
Chad chips his good ones there.
Mhm.
It was between those. It was between those two.
Yeah. Vinny, I think Volcanic just finished. That was I couldn't complain with the ride into the first turn, but the second they started pumping at about the 7/16, I sort of knew we were out of gas there. But that was
me too.
Run there by Zandon. Smile Happy did what he had to do. Emmanuel, I thought, set an absolute dream trip there. If you were Team Emmanuel, you couldn't complain at all whatsoever with the early fractions of the trip. Just third best.
Yeah. Zandon ran monstrous there, considering got shuffled back to the back of the pack there, then had to weave through traffic, had to make some bumping, and we're watching the replay now. You see him starting to move here around the turn.
He was inside those horses.
And Emmanuel held for third.
Out there, he just got.
That was a phenomenal ride by Pratt, by the way. I mean, to save so much ground around the inside and then be able to kind of split and just find room. He never gave up ground around the turn. I mean, Pratt earned his money on that one.
Yep.
You know what would have made this race better? Is if we had different colored saddle cloths, so we could have figured out which horse was fucking Zandon in this stretch.
Yeah. I got to watch the replay, because he was, like you said, he got shuffled back to last. They turned for home, and all of a sudden he was already there.
That's why I was like, is that
I want to
moving?
see. Yeah, I would like to see. I briefly saw the 4 on the side, and that's where I was like, oh, that is Zandon. But I want to see this move from Pratt again, because, I mean, I was when they came off the turn. When they came off the turn, I'm like, okay, well, Smile Happy's got the lead, and all of a sudden Zandon had already caught him.
It looked like Smile Happy's going to win for fun once he went by. By Emmanuel, and man, he just rolled. Zandon just rolled down the middle once he got loose.
Yeah, and that's I mean, I know we just said that we weren't completely sold on Mo Donegal for the Derby, but the Remsen though, the Remsen producing
this might be the best renewal of the Remsen in about 40 years,
right? 200-point prep winners coming from the Remsen, like.
Well, I'm excited to bet against both those horses in the Derby. We've seen 3 horses today that I can't wait to bet against the first Saturday of May now.
But command performance nowhere to be found after just an irrational entry, in my opinion. But Golden Glider though, at 59-1, getting 4th. I don't know how many points that gives Golden Glider, but he's got to be on the bubble now, right? probably low on
Let's
the bubble.
He
but
was 5th in the Davis, so that's nothing. He was 4th in the Tampa Bay Derby. I'm not
5
sure.
or 2 or something. He's got to be in the teens for points now. I mean,
I don't think that's enough.
No, he's definitely very low on the bubble, but you never know.
Anyway, that was something by Zandon there. That was a heck of an effort by that one. You had Smile Happy running second, who I thought ran fine. And Smile Happy, it should be noted, is going to make that third start off the bench in Kentucky. I have to think this was the plan from the jump. And obviously, you want to win $1 million Grade 1 race, but I don't think they're too upset about that.
I don't think so either.
Do we think Lannery's on him in Kentucky?
I mean, I didn't think the ride was bad on Smile Happy. I mean, you put Smile Happy in that kind of first flight dream trip on a moderate pace. Maybe he was a little bit wide. I just think he was the second best horse today. I don't think you can attribute that to Lannery.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I don't think this was Lannery. And Rattle and Roll was completely empty after getting the right ride that you wanted to see from him. And McPeak's not getting rid of Hernandez. You know what? Yeah, this time we won't blame Lannery. Next time, we can blame Lannery next time. You bet him in the Derby, then you can blame Lannery, or you should just look in the mirror.
It is a bit like, if you're a Smile Happy fan, though, I mean, compared to the trip that Zandon got, I mean, that was, you couldn't have, even around the first turn. I mean, he sat perfect.
Yeah,
not only did Zandon win going away, but he had a much tougher trip. I don't think I would play Smile Happy back in the Derby. I would rather play Zandon, who I know is going to have traffic trouble.
This has been a presentation of RacingDudes.com, your destination for all things horse racing and sports betting. Whether you want free winners, expert insider picks, up-to-the-minute trackside weather reports, or podcasts and videos for bettors of all skill levels. Never make another wager without visiting the Racing Dudes. First,